Hello everyone, this is your boy Ace here. Welcome to Afternoons Delight. Well, this episode was about this cop named Torres, and Torres had like a little background history from when he was a juvie, 14 years old. He actually hurt his stepfather, and it was for a good reason. He was beating on his mom, and so the stepdad ended up getting into a coma. Then he was in a wheelchair, and he did some time in juvie or whatever. But that was one of the reasons why he eventually wanted to become a cop. To Because he revealed to Jay, because Jay was like kind of going back and forth with him, like Jay was really suspicious about him and stuff like that, and Jay had good reason to be suspicious about him because the way the episode was going, like he wasn't really talking, he was kind of being like off-putting with Jay, like not telling Jay anything. So I understood from Jay's perspective, but this episode did a really good job of. See, this is where Chicago PD separates itself from all these other cop shows and some of these other shows you be watching. They really get into the truth about what happens in the police system. It's such a realistic show, man. Like, you're not going to hear this anywhere else. Like, there is a thing, and this is in all cities, by the way, like all major cities, where there's some cops who, they come from, poor background or whatever, and they still live in poor communities, and so they have to lie about where their address is, because if the cops find out they live in a suspicious location, like a poor side of town, then it's going to look bad on them. Like, and he was trying to cover that up because him living like in a poor town doesn't look good, for the rest of the police unit. So like they don't respect him. They think he's suspicious. They think he's working for working for a gang. And so that's why there was a lot of suspicion on him. But because he wasn't opening up about the truth, it kind of gave everyone a good pause for like why those things was thought of about him. But he came out and said this or that, like his background and why he went through. Anna, the CI, actually gave Jay the info about what he did as a juvie or whatever. So, and I thought that was interesting too. See, Jay's character has changed a lot this season. Like he's not dirty like Voight or anything, but he's kind of like changed. He's more rogue now. Like he's more like just not by the book anymore. Basically, like he's doing his own thing now. Like, and he's still got that kind of honest cop thing going on, but it's changed a lot. Like I could tell his character was not like this in previous seasons. Like he has definitely changed, but this is for the better. I like this version of Jay more than the Jay from past season. He used to get on my nerve back in the day, but like he's better now than he was before. But like I said, with Torres, man, now that we know about him, and he's not the bad guy that people was thinking he was. I really would like to see him on the show, and that's basically what this video was about. I do wonder from you guys, do you want to see more Torres? Because Chicago PD, they keep a small cast, but I think it works though. But I think they, at the same time, like they can use another cop or two, right? Like they've got some candidates already. They got this guy Torres. They got Anna the CI. I wouldn't, if they don't kill Anna right in this whole lost. I forgot what they call that gang, but the one with Escano, if they don't kill him in this storyline, then to me what they can do, kill her, they can continue to make her an informant, like keep making her a CI for the team. Because I like the way Jay used her today instead of putting her on the unit. But I also want to see Milena from Chicago Med be on here too. And that's what I wanted to talk about too. So I know a lot of you guys who watch Chicago PD don't watch all the Chicago shows, but if you don't, for those of you that don't, there's a storyline on Chicago Med right now with the new cop, Dr. Dylan Scott, who reminds me a lot of Atwater, like look like Atwater, talk like Atwater, like, but he's the new black cop the black doctor that's on it, right? And he's been a really great addition to the show this season, by the way. Like, I've been enjoying his character this season. Med has been really good this year. I definitely recommend you guys check out Chicago Med. But anyways, they started this storyline maybe about 4 episodes ago, where him and this Serbian cop named Melina. Melina first started out as a patient, right? She had like a little injury with her shoulder, I believe, or something like that, and you know, she was under some suspicion, and it was like we later learned that she was a cop. You know, she was an undercover cop, and so she's been kind of like running the street trying to get this major crime solved or whatever. And long story short, you know, her and Dylan been kind of seeing each other, like, you know, behind the scenes. Like the last episode, they started kissing. I think they made out and led up to sex because they woke up the following morning in the bed. And that's what happened in this episode. And then there's been some other things going on too with the money. There was some money that Dylan found earlier in the episode that it was like 50 stacks, like $50,000, and he was suspicious about that. And his, you know, Dylan used to be a cop, so you know, his red flags went off. Like, is this cop dirty? But then we later learned that, you know, her life was in danger. She was using it to pay somebody off, and so she lied to him, and that kind of pissed Dylan off. But at the same time, he met with her. You know, he's giving her another chance. He gave, you know, he saw her later. They started kissing or whatever. I like their relationship. I like their relationship dead ass though, man. But Milena strikes me as a pure Chicago PD type cop. Like, she will fit great on this show. She will fit great on this show. And like I said, y'all need to go back and watch the last few episodes of Med if you haven't, to know who I'm talking about, because she's been great on here. And I really do believe that she could be a candidate in the future to be on Chicago PD. I think her and Torres should join the team. Like, I really do. I think they would do great. Or they could do a spinoff. Like, I keep saying, man, PD needs a spinoff, man. Like, they need to do a spinoff show. And I think these two could lead it. Because, you know, people was already talking about, like, they like Torres. Some people have suggested Milena move over to Chicago PD, man. Like, they can do this, man. But I do, like, the way it is right now, it's okay for me. Like, you know, the way they got it set up. But I definitely want y'all thoughts on it. Like, y'all like Torres, y'all like Melina. Like, let me know, man, because I'm liking this storyline already. I'm gonna do a shorter video about Jay's encounter with Upton. It was like a small little thing in the episode, a little small joking around that they were doing. But please like this video, share, and subscribe. Give me your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. After news tonight.